Living in community together. That's the main difference from having a concentrated period of time over a number of weeks, a number of months, to build relationships. Relationships are best built and developed by living in community. And essentially, youth worker and group of young people are living together. That's the atmosphere that's created, that's the situation that's created. And within that environment, it has that family feel. Essentially, youth worker and young person are on holiday together. So there's that relaxed atmosphere, away from the pressures of everyday life, quite often away from the distractions of social media, of technology, all the things that distract young people. A lot of our holidays are held in locations where there simply isn't a Wi-Fi signal or a mobile phone signal, and therefore there's no distraction. It's a time where you can spend that one-to-one time or as a group growing together. When that holiday's over, is that group of young people then are returning into their local mission context. They're quite often encouraged and energised for local mission, and as a group they have that shared experience of being away together, that if they were simply either going away on their own individually or not going away at all, that they wouldn't have. And quite often, in the terms of a wider church family, that energy and enthusiasm can rub off on the other generations within the church. What we would attempt to create by encouraging youth leaders to bring their group away on one of our events is that they tie that in with their annual programme of youth work. So the residential is actually part of the planning for that youth group. It becomes a regular annual thing that youth group does, that's built into the programme. The wider church family then is aware of that. The youth ministry at that church is developed to include that residential. And the model that we're trying to create is that youth leaders bringing youth groups in our events, the youth leader has the option to get involved in the wider leadership team of that event in consultation with the people leading the SU holiday, or indeed just to be at the event and be there for their specific group without having the wider responsibility. So there's that flexibility there, that if the youth worker decided actually I'd prefer to spend more time concentrating on my young people, and I can do that within this environment, and that's great. And that then it gives options to how the church wants to manage that residential experience. The benefit of doing that within an SU, an organised SU holiday, is that all the donkey work's done for you. It's not in terms of making up a programme, organising activities, all the administration that goes with organising a residential, all that's taken away. SU deals with all that, and it means that the youth worker, youth leader, has more time to concentrate on the more exciting things by being with the group, creating experiences and memories for the group on the residential.